Hey guys, so we bought a house and life has been absolutely wild recently, okay? So since the last vlog, we were actually moving into the lake house rental that we were in for the summer and things changed and God made a way and we bought a house, y'all. This is insane. So yeah, so that's where we're at now. In this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the house, the moving process, a little bit about breastfeeding and our journey with that up until 5 months postpartum. And then I'm also going to talk about Oaklynn. So she is asleep, if you guys are wondering where she is. I cannot believe it, y'all, but she is going to be 6 months old next week. It makes me want to cry. I'm like, how is my baby girl almost 6 months? It's insane. And then in another 6 months she'll be a year. I'm like, what is happening? But I'm so grateful for her growth, and honestly just I've seen the Lord work in her life so much already, and just seeing her little milestones that she's hitting is just the cutest thing ever. So yeah, and we were only there for like 3 months, so I was going to show you guys the nursery, but now that we are in the home that we have bought and that we're going to stay in, I'm making her a new nursery. So I can't wait to show you guys that. It's definitely a work in progress. I keep looking at it thinking like, I don't know if this should go there or this go there or whatnot, but we're in the process of making this house a home, y'all. We are. So yeah, so we bought a house, we are getting settled. It's amazing to think that this is the house that we are going to be in as we hopefully grow our family, Lord willing. And I am just so excited for the future, guys. This is just, I feel like we're right at the beginning of so much that's to come, and yeah, that's where we're at. But stay tuned if you guys want to see all of the house updates, because we are gonna have lots of them. I definitely have not had time since the last vlog to update you guys on kind of life and stuff, but so I want to briefly talk about breastfeeding. So I'm still breastfeeding Oaklynn, and I have been now for 5 months. She will be 6 months, so almost 6 months, guys. That's crazy. It has been a journey. It started off kind of rocky because she was a preemie. She couldn't fully latch and have the strength to pull out all of my milk. So I initially was pumping every 2 hours, just around the clock, like keeping my supply up. My milk came in 5 days later in the hospital, and I was able to give her my milk as soon as we came home because she was at the hospital for 4.5 days, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. But as soon as we got home, my milk came in. And basically for the first 4 months, she would either nurse off and on throughout the day or at night, and then the other times I would give her bottles. And when she wouldn't latch, I would give her a bottle. So I'd be pretty much pumping all around the clock. And yeah, so I tracked that for the first 4 months, 4 or 5 months. But as soon as we started the moving process, I decided I want to see if I can wean her off of bottles, because she's nearing 5 months and I wanted to see if it was possible. And honestly, in my head, I thought, oh, it's too late. Like, she's very used to the bottle. There's no way that she's gonna let go of bottles. And y'all, I've been praying because breastfeeding means so much to me, and it's something that I always wanted to do when I was pregnant, and even before that, I just always said, like, I want to breastfeed, and it means so much to me. So I prayed and I was like, God, I pray that you can restore our breastfeeding relationship, because we had some tough moments. We had some moments of, she wouldn't latch or I wouldn't pump enough, and it was hard. It was really hard for a few moments, and I just prayed and prayed and prayed, and we had some more moments. But I saw that lactation consultant, and she taught me about biological nursing, which is where the baby lays on your stomach and basically like lays on you and nurses this way, and so like upward, laying down. So we tried that, and when she was there, full transparency, like I cried. She saw me trying to latch her, and it just wasn't working. But then we tried the biological nursing position, and it worked. And beforehand, I was so used to her either, I hope she latches, or like her either not latching or latching, and it was just kind of unpredictable. I latched her as much as I could, but I didn't know, you know, but after the lactation consultant taught me that, I worked so hard to get Oki to just nurse in that position, and we did, and she did, and she learned it, and in a matter of 2 days, she went from basically bottle feeding to exclusively nursing. So I just want to tell you guys that it is possible. If you really want to exclusively nurse and you are, you know, a few months postpartum like I was, it's not too late, and you can wean your baby off of bottles if you want to. Now, if you're doing bottles, that's amazing too, okay? I did the bottle thing, I did the pumping thing, okay? And now I'm doing the exclusively nursing thing. So I've gotten a taste of what it's all like, and there's definitely pros and cons to both, but honestly, like, to me, breastfeeding is just all pros because there's so many benefits, and there's just so much bonding that I get from it with her that she gets, and nutritionally, I'm just so thankful that I'm here with her, and I'm so proud of Oki for how far she's come with learning this whole breastfeeding thing. So we are exclusively nursing right now. No pumping, no bottles. If I need a pump, like if I'm super engorged, I certainly can. But yeah, so at this point she's starting solids, and which is crazy. I have her little high chair here, and she's learning to actually drink my breast milk in a cup while she has her solids. So it's just, oh my gosh, yeah, it is so emotional. Like, my baby is almost 6 months old, and it's driving me insane. But yeah, I just want to encourage another mom out there that if you've had some moments, if you've cried because your baby's not latching, or you're worried about your supply, or you're maybe not pumping enough one night or whatnot, because I've done the whole pumping on demand thing too when they're cluster feeding, and it can be really hard, y'all, but it is so worth it, and it is so worth all of the hardships. So now I feel like we've got our groove on, and again, it took us almost 6 months to really like get the hang of this, guys, okay? So give yourself some grace. If you are freshly postpartum and still seeing lactation consultants, that is okay, because I was almost 4.5 months postpartum, and when I still was reaching out to a lactation consultant, and now we're exclusively nursing. So don't give up, you're doing great. And even if you're doing formula or breastfeeding, you're doing great regardless, okay? Your baby is fed, and that's what's most important. This is just my experience and what we went through, and hopefully I can encourage y'all. So yeah. Yeah! Mama loves you so much. Alright, see you on the next vlog. Bye!